Tonight, I'm on the way. Let's learn how to play chords. Now you'll hear a lot of people talk about ukulele or guitar or anything. They'll say, which chord are you playing? Now a chord is different than a note. A note is a single tone, just like this one. This is the A string, and when I plucked it, I plucked the A note, or the A pitch. All right. Now when I play two or more notes, now you're looking at chords. So if I'm playing, like, say, the A chord, which consists of C, A, C sharp, and E, you get something like this. I'm going to strum all four strings, and that's an A chord. So A note, A chord. So today we're going to go ahead and learn how to play those chords, or at least learn how to play chords. All right, so one of the first chords that we've been playing throughout this thing is called a C6 chord, which consists of a G, C, E, and A. That's a C6 chord. Remarkably, that's nothing, right? You're not putting your fingers anywhere. All right, now we're going to do a C chord. C chord is, you're going to go to this bottom string, and typically you're going to use your ring finger. And when I say third fret, you're going to think 1, 2, third fret, and when you place your finger, you're going to put it just to that side of the fret. You don't want to put it on the fret, because you'll get that. You get this. All right? Now, how hard do you press? Well, all you're doing is you're trying to get the string to push up against that fret very clean. So here I'm not going to put any pressure on. My finger's on the string, and I get that sound. Now as I push a little harder, you get some tone, but you hear that buzz. So it's not pushed hard enough. Now I've pushed it hard enough there, and you get a clear tone. All right? So that's how you push on the strings. Now, with that, again, that finger on the bottom string, the A string, third fret, I will take my fingernail on my pointer finger and strum down. And that's a C chord. C, E, G, C. And the C chord has C, E, and G. All right, let's stay on the C chord for a moment. Now, if you are looking at a chord symbol, you will see that it reads right to left. In fact, it looks like just like the ukulele fretboard. All right, and you'll see that it goes, that it'll just have a dot right here on the, just above the third fret. All right, so you'll just say 3. So that is your C chord symbol, and you'll see those all over the place, and that's how you read it. It just looks like your fretboard. Here's your G string, C string, E string, A string, and then it has a dot on the third fret. Now another way that we can go ahead and say this is, again, reading left to right, would be 0, 0, 0, 3, which basically means no fret, no fret, no fret, third fret. So if I call that 0, 0, 0, 3, you just look 0, 0, 0, 3, 1, 2, 3, C chord. So those are the ways to look at the chords. Now let's move on to another chord. Let's look at the A minor chord. A minor chord is going to look like this chord symbol, and what that tells you is 2, 0, 0, 0. So I'll usually use my middle finger on this top string, the G string, the one closest to my nose, put my finger just to that side of the second fret. You get a sound like that. Next one we're going to do is we're going to do F. F looks like 2, 0, 1, 0. So second fret, no fret, first fret. So I can do middle finger, A string, second fret, skip a string, and then put your pointer finger on that E string, first fret. Okay, so once again, there and there. And then the last one we're going to learn right now is called the G7 chord. Probably going to be the toughest one you're going to see, but it's really not that bad once you learn it. Okay, so you're going to do ring finger, bottom string, 2nd fret. Skip a string, put your middle finger, 2nd fret. And in that string that you skipped, put your pointer finger on the 1st fret. It's a triangle. Now let's take a word about how you're going to learn these chords. Well, the obvious one is practice, but what you want to do is you want to develop that muscle memory. So say for instance that C7 chord. When I was first learning it, I would actually put the fingers on one at a time. Now I can go ahead and find it. And so the way you would do that is you would go ahead and form the chord, strum, take it off, strum, and then see how well you find that chord again. Now do this slow. I find that if you choose a chord, whatever chord you're trying to learn, and you spend 10 minutes while you're watching TV just going, you tend to learn the chord. There's no substitute for practice. There's no substitute for your hands getting up there. There's no trick. It's just practice. So that's how you form chords. We away.